Hello again, sports fans. Jeff Cook reporting from the Rec Park in Gettysburg, a Saturday morning, and we are underway. Playoff action. PNC, the home team. Swing and a miss. Dane Purdy is the PNC starter. Miranda Pritt, the catcher. And this is Jake Myers leading off for Rotary. Fouls it back over the screen, and Rotary an upset winner over C.E. Williams in the first round last night, 8-6. Rotary comes in as the 6th seed. And that's a fastball that Myers can't catch up to, and he is retired here in the top of the first. Today's contest brought to you by Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services, and Kenny's Markets. A lot more about our fine sponsors throughout the telecast. Ball one is wide to Matthias Bowman. That's 2-0. Bowman will be followed by Doug Martin. And then Alex Heeshin, if they can get a runner, against Dane Purdy. PNC, the top seed during the regular season. This morning's officials, John Jeffcoat and Jesse Wright, a pair of veterans. In fact, before the game, they wouldn't indicate how long they've been here. Just to suffice it to say, a long, long time. So Matthias Bowman draws a one-out free pass for Doug Martin. We'll set that PNC defense for you, left to right in the infield. Wade Lachlan at third. John Tarbox at shortstop. Kevin Constellit at second. And Danny Heikus at first base. Left to right in the outfield, Sean Hager in left, Brandon Hill in center, and Mitch Hoffman, the right fielder. This is Doug Martin. Strike called on the outside corner. Talked a little bit about pitching philosophy with the umpires, and they agreed. You can't squeeze a Little League pitcher. So sometimes if you can paint those corners, you can get the calls. That was well inside. Chad Cook providing the lens work here on a Saturday morning. And then the winner of this game is in the best of three League Championship Series, which starts on Monday night. Obviously, the winner of this game will not be watching this game. They'll be playing in Game 1 of the playoffs, but then Game 2, we plan to bring you, it could be the championship game, although the best of three, if they split the first two, there would be a deciding Game 3. And the winner of this game will play the winner of Lions versus Pella, taking place simultaneously on Field 2. So Purdy gets the call that time. Looked maybe a little high and wide, but close enough. And a backward K for Doug Martin. Alex Heeshin, the batter. So Rotary 2 for 2 in terms of TV appearances. But when we left them as 8-7 losers to Pella the other night, their last inning rally fell a little short. They only had one win. So here already they've matched that total in the playoffs with their upset victory. Constellid with the put out. Heeshin retired 4-3. And after half an inning, 4 Rotary, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We head to the home first, no score. Bottom of the first for PNC, leading off Dane Purdy. He'll be followed by John Tarbox and Danny Heikus, with Jake Myers on the mound. Alex Heeshin behind the plate for Rotary. First pitch is high in the zone. will set that Rotary defense for you, left to right in the infield. Kyle Kimple, or rather Doug Martin at third. Matthias Bowman at shortstop. Adam Grabowski at second. And Kyle Kimple at first base, left to right in the outfield. Harrison Holland in left. Austin Greer in center. And Michael Heeschen in right field. Ripped into the gap, or the hole, and a solid single to lead off the home first by Dane Purdy. That'll bring up John Tarbox. Today's game brought to you by the good people at Kenny's Markets, family owned and operated since 1958. Fresh food, friendly folks at Kenny's. Stores to serve you in Tawnytown, Spring Grove, Littlestown, and Gettysburg. Check out that brand new store. It's growing by leaps and bounds, but special thanks to Sherry and PK Hoover and all the good folks at Kenny's Market. Don't forget your Kenny's Preferred Customer Card. It's your passport to a world of savings. Wild pitch allows Purdy to take second. Tarbox ahead in the count. And this is game 2 of the playoffs. Some of these teams only pitch 2-3 guys, but the teams where you have 5, 6, maybe 7 different players who have the ability to take the mound and throw some strikes really have an advantage. They're playing a lot of baseball over the weekend, and then the winner here starts a 3-game set, best of 3 rather, Monday night. Another wild heave, and Dane Purdy just 60 feet away from scoring the first run of the contest. Ball is going to score the run. Purdy running on contact. And they get the play at first base. Tarbox retired 5-3 on the putout. But Purdy dents the dish with run number 1, and PNC, the top seed in the regular season, takes an early 1-0 lead. This is Dandy Hikas. Grounder foul. So Purdy, the hard ground single to left, moves up on a pair of wild heaves and trots home on a grounder. Give Tarbox the RBI. Myers having trouble finding the strike zone. Getting behind in the count, and then he has to come in, and the PNC batters are sitting on fastballs. One out. One out. Bottom of the first. He took something off that, and Hike has had a lot of trouble with it. Just missed. Ball's ripped, just foul. John Jeffcoat behind the plate. Jesse Wright on the base paths. These two have worked together for hundreds of games. So Hike is hanging tough. Full count pitch. Was a 2-2 pitch, and now the count is full. Looking to buy or sell real estate, or maybe you need some real estate appraised. There's only one man to call. Sprayed the other way. Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, 338-0881. Nobody sells more real estate worldwide than RE/MAX, and nobody sells more real estate here in Adams County than Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. He's an outstanding agent. Outstanding results. Call him today, 338-0881. Special thanks to Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. Little visit to the mound by Jim Heeschen, the head honcho for Rotary. His assistants are Joe Sokolovich and Steve Kimple. One out, full count to Danny Heikes, and a run home, 1-0 PNC here in the home first. Today's game also brought to you in part by Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services. Doug is the man to call for a quote today at 338-3045. Nice base hit, good at bat by Heikes, kept fouling off pitches and drilled that into right field for a one-out single, second base knock off of Myers. Back to Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services. Give Doug a call, 338-3045, or visit the York Street office. Bank of Hanover, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Miranda Pritt, the cleanup hitter and catcher. Wade Lachlan waits on deck. So you put our three sponsors together, you buy a house, get the mortgage loan, buy the house with Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, get the mortgage loan through Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Services, and fill your refrigerator in your new home at Kenny's Markets. Oh, nice pitch by Myers. And Miranda Pritt called out on strikes. 2 down. So Myers can limit the damage if he can get Wade Lachlan. We're in the Little League playoffs, the second round. PNC, the top seed during the regular season. Swing and a miss as Lachlan flails at a pitch in really a perfect location. Low, outside, still close to the strike zone and very difficult to hit. That one's going to be a wild pitch. Heishin got leather on it, but it was nearly over his head. So wild pitches have helped PNC in this frame. That one, Heishin able to gather it in before it rolls to the backstop. The wind is blowing straight out here this morning. So if somebody can get a hold of one, it could go a long way. Oh, that finds an open space. And it goes all the way to the fence. Lachlan slides and will hang on at third. So Lachlan with an RBI. We'll call it an RBI double. And then E9. So this is Mitch Hoffman. That's going to find some open spaces. Nice job by Heishin to keep it in front of him. And an RBI base hit for Mitch Hoffman. And it's 3-0. So PNC jumps in front here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Wild pitch sends Hoffman to second. 4 hits in the inning off of Myers. Here's Sean Hager. You're not allowed to lead in Little League. If you wonder why Hoffman appears planted at second, you can't take a lead until the ball crosses the plate. Well, Myers laying him right in there, and Sean Hager looking him over, and they're called strikes. And that was strike 3. So a little question of the count. The umpires collaborate and they get it right. So 3 runs on 4 hits. There was an error. And 1 man left on. We head to the second. PNC 3, Rotary nothing. Strike 1 to Harrison Holland, leading off the second for Rotary. Special thanks to PNC center fielder Brandon Hill and Sean Hager over in left. Helped us out with some IDs between innings. Hopefully we didn't get them in trouble. Dave Heikus is the head coach of PNC. His assistants Dave Tarbox and Bernie Lockman. Tomahawk to third. And they get it there in time. Nice play by Wade Lachlan. Stayed with it and threw it over to retire Holland. Well, these teams that have success at this level, you'll see solid infield defense. Kyle Kimple with 1 out. Dane Purdy trying to settle in, and Kimple goes the other way with it and just foul by a foot or 2. Kimple very nearly had a double down the left field line with that inside-out swing. We're in the top of the second. Today's game brought to you by Kenny's Markets. Stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Tawnytown, Littlestown, and Gettysburg. Check out the Gettysburg store. I'm not sure exactly when they open, but I want to be among their very first customers. It's my favorite place to shop. Special thanks to PK and Sherry Hoover and all the good people at Kenny's. Fresh food, friendly folks at Kenny's Markets. They are committed to serving their local communities with excellence. Outside corner. So the count is full to Kyle Kimple with 1 out and no base runners here in the top of the second. Rotary and PNC, you're watching the game of the week on Adams Community Television. Well, no contact as Kimple retires. 3rd strikeout for Dane Purdy. This is Adam Grabowski, 2 outs, nobody on. Looking to get your real estate appraised. There's only 1 man to call, Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, 338-0881. Or if you're looking to buy or sell real estate as well, nobody sells more real estate worldwide than RE/MAX, and nobody sells more real estate in Adams County than Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. Adam Grabowski at the dish. So Purdy starting to work efficiently. Walked the batter in the first inning and has really seemed to settle in since then. Oh, strike 3 called. Delivered the deuce in the zone, and the side is retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Dane Purdy. After 1.5, it's PNC 3, Rotary nothing. Brandon Hill leads off the second. Smash! That gets past the left fielder. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Brandon Hill keeps heading towards third, and he's going to make it with a lead-off triple. He was sitting on a fastball, and he powered it past the left fielder. It rolled all the way to the fence. Holland maybe playing him a little too shallow as the ball got by him, and Hill ends up on third base. Kevin Constellid, the 9-hitter, with Hill at third, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Dane Purdy waits on deck. I gave you those scores from last night's action. Rotary 8, C.E. Williams 6. Big upset there. And then the Lions were the 5 seed. They knocked off number 4 Moose, 21-15. Actually, Mr. Jeffcoat told me it was 19-15 officially. They didn't get in that home 6th because of darkness after so many runs. Constellid tries to climb the ladder, and he's a strikeout victim. Third strikeout for Myers. This is Dane Purdy. Coaching staff imploring the defense to back up, respecting Purdy's power. Little dribbler to second, and they get him at first base. Close call. Purdy running hard out of the box. Ties go to the runner, but not this time. Purdy running hard wanted an infield single, but Adam Grabowski stayed with the play and calmly threw him out. If you're looking for a residential mortgage, give Doug Kump a call, 338-3045. He's got about 28 years experience. Yeah, give Purdy the RBI, though, as Brandon Hill trots home with the 4th run of the game, and it's 4-0 PNC. Getting back to Doug Kump, 28 years of experience in the business. Give him a call at 338-3045 or stop in at the 7 York Street office. Bank of Hanover, Mortgage Services, member FDIC, equal housing lender. John Tarbox at the dish. 4-0 PNC. A low pitch, but Myers got Tarbox to offer. Two outs, nobody on, a run home here in the bottom of the 2nd. Whoa. Tarbox stayed with the breaking ball and hammered it foul. Don't forget Sports Chat every Monday at 6. I'll be your host along with Buddha, the wise one, Tom Sixes of the Hanover Sun. That's sky to right field, and Heeshin got leather on it. Can't hold it. And give Tarbox a double. I mean, Heeshin ran a long way. He barely got leather on it. It's tough to give him an error. At the major league level, yes. But these are 10, 11, 12-year-olds. So in this book, it's a 2-base hit for Tarbox. And Hikus at the plate. He singled and scored his first time up. Swings at a wide delivery. Danny Hikus down on the count, 0-1, and the count evens at 1-1. Tarbox dancing off a second, and Scampers back to the bag. Grounded hard, just foul. For nothing PNC. The winner will face the victor in the Pella versus Lions game taking place as we speak on field 2. Myers trying to limit the damage. 1 run in already here in the second. Ephus pitch, delayed steal. Oh. Excellent base running by Tarbox. He steals third and comes home on the errant throw. And it's 5-0. And we talked about that. You can't take a lead until the ball crosses the plate. But what he did was take a big lead, and when they didn't pay any attention to him, he took off. And actually that's going to be E1, as it was Myers who made the wide throw at third. So Hikus bats now with nobody on and 2 out, and draws the walk. Miranda Pritt called out on strikes, her first time up. And then you see the defense retreat. This is respect. Little helmet music as Pritt has to duck out of the way. Not a purpose pitch by any means by Myers, just losing the handle a little bit. 1-0. And Hikus moves up to second on the wild pitch. Foul backing out of play. He's got the white cleats. Two and one, another delayed steal attempt, and Hikus in standing. Gonna call that a stolen base. So a couple steals in here. PNC can beat you with small ball or bash ball. Right now we're seeing a little small ball in this inning. Going station to station. Not yet a full-scale conga line, but productivity in both frames, and PNC on top 5-0. Grounded to short. Nice play. Matthias Bowman with the assist. 6-3, and Pritt is retired. For PNC in the second. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error and none left on, and after 2 full, PNC 5, Rotary nothing. Dane Purdy still on the mound as we start the third. Strike called. This is Michael Heeshin leading off. He'll be followed by Austin Greer in the top of the lineup. Three and one to Michael Heeshin. 5-0 PNC. The winner advances to the best of 3 championship series. Special thanks again to Brandon Hill giving us some more information. PNC 12-2 during the regular season. So Heeshin draws a lead-off walk. And Austin Greer, the batter. Jeff Cook with the call and Chad Cook on camera. So Purdy had a little trouble pitching to Michael Heeshin. Seems to be back on board as he gets ahead in the count to Austin Greer, 1-2. Ken Picking among those in attendance here. My very first boss gave me my big break in the newspaper business. Oh, Heeshin nearly got picked off first. You don't want to do that 5 runs down. Timeout. Little powwow at the mound. Head coach Hikus wants to talk to Dane Purdy. They have a pitch count now in Little League. It's not just the number of innings. It's strictly pitch count, which makes sense. There's no better way to quantify how many throws you've made than to count the number of pitches. And a pitching change. Danny Hikus takes over on the mound and Dane Purdy at first. So a calculation by Dave Hikus that he can spread the innings around here. We'll take a timeout. So Hikus has had his warm-up tosses, and the southpaw delivers. And yeah, that was an interesting time for pitching change in the middle of an at-bat. So who gets the strikeout? Is it Hikus or is it Purdy? Either way, Greer takes a seat on the pine, and Jake Myers will bat. He struck out his first time up. Hikus wide of the mark, 1-0. 1 out. Michael Heeshin on at first, top of the third. PNC with a 5-0 lead over Rotary. Hikus evens the count, 1-1. If you're looking to do some grocery shopping in Spring Grove, Tawnytown, Littlestown, or Gettysburg, guess where you should go? My favorite place to shop, Kenny's Markets. Special thanks to PK and Sherry Hoover and all the good folks at Kenny's. Family owned and operated since 1958. So guess what? Next year, the 50th anniversary of Kenny's Markets. They serve their local communities with excellence. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find it all at Kenny's Markets. Don't forget your preferred customer card. I always carry mine, and it is, in fact, a passport to a world of savings. Hikus bears down, gets the signal. Grounder to third. That's going to be an error on the third baseman. Heeshin beat the throw anyway. So, an infield single for Jake Myers. They never would have gotten him at first, and the throw not in time to get the force. So Heeshin moves up E5 to third base. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And Matthias Bowman, the batter, he walked the first time up. Hikus nails one to the backstop. And Myers takes second and third now. Ducks on the pond. for Matthias Bowman. So with one out, Rotary a chance to get back into this thing here in the top of the third. Hikus. Ooh, that looks like a pretty good pitch. But Bowman taking all the way. Obviously had a better look at it. Nice pitch. The bottom dropped out for Hikus. Beautiful Saturday morning temperature in the mid-70s. Nice breeze blowing straight out. And the sacks are loaded. Bowman with his second walk of the game. Bases loaded. One out for Doug Martin. Called out on strikes his first time up. Looking to buy or sell real estate, or maybe you need real estate appraised? Call Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, 338-0881. That number again, 338-0881. Nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX worldwide, and nobody sells more real estate in Adams County than Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. He's an outstanding agent, outstanding results. Martin flares one off the glove of Constellid, and everybody's going to move up a base. Give Martin a single and an RBI. Michael Heeshin comes home, and it's a 5-1 game. Bases still loaded, still just one out. Now this, my friends, is the conga line. Alex Heeshin trying to keep it going. So there's another nice pitch by Hikus. Had the movement of a split finger. And if you're in the market for a residential mortgage, call Doug Comp, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services, 338-3045. With over 28 years of experience, Doug is your man to call. That number again, 338-3045. Or visit the York Street office at 7 York Street, Bank of Hanover. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So Heeshin strikes out. And Harrison Holland will bat. He grounded out to third his first time up. Two out, sacks loaded, and a run home. It's a 5-1 game, top of the third. Ground ball. And just foul. Had that been a fair ball, Pritt could have picked it up and stepped on the plate and gotten the force at home. Would have been interesting to see what developed. We'll never know. It was foul. Don't forget the live programming on ACTV. Sports Chat every Monday at 6 o'clock, unscripted TV sports talk in your living room. And then Tuesday night, it's race night. Steve Miller and the gang talking motorsports till the cows come home. And then Wednesday, the incomparable John Show. It all happens on ACTV. We're Channel 10 on your Comcast dial. Harrison Holland flails at a high pitch. He needed a step stool to get that one. Hikus trying to put out the fire. Waste one wide. Bases loaded, two out, a run home. The count 2-2 to Holland. Kyle Kimple waits on deck. Rotary's already pulled one upset in the playoffs, so they have another in their bag of tricks. And now the count goes full as, well, you can't blame him. Holland wanted a 3-pitch walk and an RBI, but it's easy to lose track of the count out here with no scoreboard. And that'll drive a run home. So Holland nearly took one for the team. It wouldn't have mattered. It was ball 4 anyway. Jake Myers with the second run of the inning, and everybody else moves up a base. Base is still loaded. 2 outs for Kyle Kimple. Lefty to lefty. 5-2 now. PNC. PNC loading the sacks. Foul ball. So Hike is having a little trouble locating the strike zone. Well, you can lift a pitcher, and I think you can always put him back in. So, manager Hikus could always go back to Purdy if he had the inclination. There's going to be no slide, and he's safe. So, wild pitch. All of a sudden, it's 5-3. This Rotary team undaunted and unbowed. And Kimple ahead in the count. Well, it's full count. And he's ball 4. So Rotary is batted around. And they've reloaded the bases, 5-3. Adam Grabowski, the 9th batter to step up here in the top of the 3rd. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Grabowski, no contact. That pitch is high. 1-1 to Adam Grabowski. Fouled back, so Hike is ahead in the count, 1-2. Strike. And that'll do it. So Grabowski called out on strikes, but not before Rotary bats around, scoring 3 runs on just 2 hits. There was an error, and the bases left loaded after 2.5. It's PNC 5, Rotary 3. New pitcher on the mound for Rotary is Khalif Gwaltney. This is Wade Lachlan. He tripled and scored in the first. Well, I guess he doubled, actually, upon further review. Bottom of the 3rd. Popped right to Matthias Bowman, now playing at second base. And Wade Lachlan is retired. Mitch Hoffman, the batter, he's an RBI single his first time up. So Khalif Gwaltney on in relief of Jake Myers, who moves over to third base. Gwaltney his relief appearance here, coming on the heels of the start by Jake Myers, and he gets a strikeout. So Gwaltney restoring a little order. PNC had scored in both frames, leadoff base hits, and both of them came around to score. And Gwaltney retires the first two he faces. That'll bring up Sean Hager. He was called out on strikes his first time up. Wind really starting to pick up now. It was a hesitant swing, but a strike nonetheless. And 1-1. This is Tyler Kostelid, the pinch hitter for Sean Hager. So it's Tyler Kostelid. Foul. That's 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Kostelid. High school football only 3 months away, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is the start of summer. Taping this game on June the 9th. Strike 3. So Gwaltney restores a little order, comes in and retires the side in order for PNC in the third. No hits, no runs, no errors, none left after 3 full. 5-3 PNC over Rotary. Top of the fourth, Danny Hike is still on for PNC. Strike 1 called. Ryan Kimple, the pinch hitter for Rotary, as Hikes throws another one into the screen. Really high in the strike zone, and a leadoff walk. Austin Greer, the batter. He struck out his first time up. Michael Heeshin, the pinch runner, now he re-enters the game. So Austin Greer really helped out Hikes when he swung at that pitch. Oh. Heeshin hustles to third, nobody out. Strike 3. So Greer retired. That'll bring up the top of the order, Jake Myers. Struck out, singled, and scored. Waste one wide, 1-0. If you're in the market for a residential mortgage, give Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services, a call, 338-3045. He's your man to see for a residential mortgage quote. Call that number, 338-3045, or stop in at the York Street office. With over 28 years of experience, he can answer your questions and help you become a happy homeowner. Bank of Hanover, member FDIC, equal housing lender. And we have a one-run game. Heishan hustles home on the third wild pitch. And all of a sudden, this is a one-run game. And Rotary showed the other night that they don't just fade. They were trailing 8-3, going into the bottom of the sixth. And they scored 4 and fell just a little shy, lost 8-7 as Myers draws a walk. And Hikus has walked 5 already. And this is just his second inning of work. Rotary not exactly tattooing the ball. They haven't actually had to swing the bats. And there's another wild pitch. And Jake Myers to second. 5-4, top of the fourth. Who wants it? Who wants it here? I mean, the winner advances to the championship series. One and two to Matthias Bowman. He's already walked twice. Ripped into the gap and under the legs of the right fielder. This game is tied. Myers circles the bases, and Bowman trots into second with an RBI double. Well, we'll call it a single and an error, but still a run batted in. It went right through the legs of the right fielder. You can't really call that a double. This is Doug Martin. 5-5, Rotary. What a story. They win last night. Defeat C.E. Williams. They're going to have more wins than, if they pull off this win, and that gets by the third baseman. Martin alertly takes second on the throw. Bowman going station to station. He can't score. And Alex Heishan will bat. He's grounded out and fanned. Well, pitching change. We'll see when we return. John Tarbox takes over on the hill. Dane Purdy to shortstop. Hikus back at first. Tarbox quickly ahead in the count. 0-1 to Alex Heishan. So Danny Hikus had a tough outing. 1 run charged to Purdy, but the other 4 in Hikus's book, and the base on balls was his worst enemy. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pitch was high. Looking to buy or sell real estate or get it appraised? Jeff Schaefer, 338-0881. Oh, wow. That's that plate extended. The low outside corner and a tough at bat for Alex Heishan. Boy, if the pitcher's going to get that call, why throw it anywhere else? It's very difficult to hit. Jeff Schaefer, your man to call, 338-0881. Nobody sells more real estate worldwide than RE/MAX, and nobody sells more real estate in Adams County than Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX. RE/MAX. He's an outstanding agent, outstanding results. So Harrison Holland at the dish. grounded out and walked. Tarbox dusts him off a little. Nothing intentional there. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate. Just foul. Hikus fields it cleanly. If you're going grocery shopping today, tonight, you name it, 7 days a week, it's Kenny's Market. Stores to serve you in 20town, Spring Grove, Littlestown, and Gettysburg. As Holland strikes out to retire the side, but Rotary with 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 men left on. There was an error, and we head to the home 4th. We're tied at 5. Dane Purdy, the batter, 1 out, 1 on here in the home 4th. Purdy singled and grounded out. Bottom of the 4th, we're tied at 5. Ooh, Gwaltney with a off-speed delivery got it in there for a called strike. Purdy swings and misses. Kevin Constellid moves up to second on the wild pitch. Gwaltney wastes one wide, and Purdy just did get a piece of it. Swing and a miss. So Gwaltney with that curveball retires Purdy on strikes. And John Tarbox, the batter. Swing and a miss. Gwaltney's really done a job since coming on. He's retired 4 of the 5 he's faced. Popped up and out of play. Constellid represents the go-ahead run. If PNC can get him home, we're tied at 5. Here in the home 4th, team's scheduled to play 6 innings. Khalif Gwaltney on in relief. Got decent control and a slow curve. Tarbox. Safe at first. He beat it out. Shortstop did all he could do, but Tarbox with good speed. On a safe at first. And Kevin Constellid moves to third. So first and third, 2 out for Danny Hikus. Hikus has singled and walked, scored a run. Strike 1 called. Defensive indifference as Tarbox takes second. Ground ball. No force. And no chance at it. So E6 is the call, but the run is home, and PNC back in front, 6-5. Tarbox takes third. Special thanks to Kenny's Market. Stores to serve you in Tawnytown, Spring Grove, Littlestown, and Gettysburg. Family owned and operated since 1958. They're going to try to score the run, and they'll score standing up. Oh, and now there's going to be another run home. So Hikus comes all the way around and scores right behind Tarbox. Suddenly it's a 3 spot. So Gwaltney really deserved a better fate. These runs are all unearned, but they're on the board. 8-5 PNC. Yeah, they have 3 runs. What? What about it? Oh, okay. Here, you want this one? Well, let's just see if we can get through this frame. Miranda Pritt at the plate. She's struck out and grounded out. 2 outs in the inning. Now nobody on. Danny Hikus really hustling around the bases. Alertly took third when nobody was paying attention to him. Then they threw over there, and the wild throw, he came home and scored. So Gwaltney rattled a little bit. 8-5. It all started when Brandon Hill led off the inning, reached base. Consulate hit into a fielder's choice. Then Dane Purdy struck out, but Tarbox with an infield single. Hike is safe on an infield error, and both runners came around. And Martin able to gather this one in, so Pritt retired. But a productive inning for PNC as they retake the lead with a 3 spot on just 1 hit. And there were a couple of errors and no men left on base. So after 4 full, it's PNC 8, Rotary 5. Fouled off by Kyle Kimple, top of the 5th for Rotary. John Tarbox on in his first full inning of relief. And a strikeout for Tarbox. That'll bring up Adam Grabowski. He struck out both times. He's been up. Swings and misses at that pitch that seemed a little off the mark. Jeff Cook bringing you the game, and Chad Cook providing the lens work. You're watching Gettysburg Little League Baseball on Adams Community Television's Game of the Week. We're Channel 10 on your Comcast dial. Today's game brought to you by, among others, Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX. He's an outstanding agent, outstanding results. So if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, there's only one man to call, Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, 338-0881. That's 338-0881. Nobody sells more real estate worldwide than RE/MAX, and nobody sells more real estate in Adams County than Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. So Grabowski draws a walk with 1 out. Michael Heeshin, the batter. He walked his only plate appearance, and then actually came in as a pinch runner after Ryan Kimple drew a free pass, and he scored a pair of runs. Strike called right down Broadway. And if you're in the market for a residential mortgage, call Doug Kump, 338-3045, or visit the York Street office, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services, at 7 York Street, or by telephone 338-3045. With over 28 years of experience, Doug Kump knows the residential mortgage business. Give him a call today. Bank of Hanover, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Strike two. The winner of this game plays the winner of the game on field 2, which has already been concluded. Those players over here, that was Pella and Lions. Let's see if we get a score of that game. And Heeshin draws a walk. 2 on, 1 out for Austin Greer. He's got a couple of Ks on the morning. Skies it in the infield. And Heikes able to grab it. A little confusion there, but fortunately no disaster for PNC as the putout is recorded. 2 on, 2 out for Jake Myers. Myers is 1 for 2, struck out, singled and walked, scored a pair of runs. Pritt. Oh, that ball is there in time. So Grabowski caught stealing, and the inning comes to an end. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on. We head to the home 5th. It's 8-5 PNC over Rotary. Bottom of the 5th for PNC. Wade Lachlan leads off against a new pitcher, Alex Heeshin. And he's retired on 1 pitch. I thought the ball was foul, but apparently not. Lachlan was 1 for 2, now 1 for 3. Mitch Hoffman, the batter, he's 1 for 2 with a single and strikeout. Alex Heeshin on the mound. Jake Myers takes over behind the plate. Bowman back to short. Martin back to third. Grabowski back at second. Two and 1 to Mitch Hoffman. Sean Hager waits on deck. That pitch caught the corner. 2 and 2. So Pella and Lions, we still didn't get a score on that game. Conjecture has it that Pella prevailed. But we don't know that for sure. 2 outs. Sean Hager, the batter. He's twice fanned. Two outs, nobody on. Alex Heeshin retiring the first 2 batters he faced. Strike 1 called. Poured it right in there. Strike 2. Heeshin wastes 1 wide. 8-5 PNC. They took an early lead, scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, led 5-0. Looked like it would be a cakewalk, and then all of a sudden, pitching change as Hager retired on strike. So a good frame for Alex Heeshin, 3 up, 3 down. No hits, runs, or errors. and none left. We head to the sixth and final frame. Last shot for Rotary. They need a 3 spot to prolong this. They trail PNC 8-5. I don't want to get you in trouble. Brandon Hill has been a source of very valuable information throughout the contest. Thank you to Brandon Hill, PNC center fielder, and he gave me the information that yes, in fact, Pella did defeat Lions. So John Tarbox 3 outs away from a matchup with Pella in the best of 3 league championship series, which would be the top 2 teams. The lower seeds won last night, but so far the seeding has held form here today. Pella over Lions and PNC trying to hang on. Jake Myers held off. Good eye. He's scored a couple of runs, has walked and singled, struck out. And Myers works a leadoff walk. Matthias Bowman, the batter, he's had a perfect morning. 2 walks, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. So the top of the order for Rotary. It's the one thing they have going for them. Nothing in one. Tarbox with the strike. Where do you do your grocery shopping? I do mine at Kenny's Market. Family owned and operated since 1958. Stores to serve you in Littlestown, Tawnytown, Spring Grove, and Gettysburg. Check out the Gettysburg store. When that opens, it's going to be a beauty. Special thanks to PK and Sherry Hoover and all the good folks at Kenny's, serving their local communities with excellence. Family owned, fresh food, friendly folks at Kenny's Market. So Bowman strikes out. That's a big out for Tarbox. And Doug Martin, the batter. He struck out and twice singled, knocked in a run. That ball is lined hard right to the left fielder. Sean Hager with the catch. The hardest hit ball of the day, and it's a long out for Doug Martin. So 2 down, 1 on. It comes down to Alex Heeshin, the cleanup hitter for Rotary, trying to keep the season alive. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate or need some real estate appraised, it's Jeff Schaefer, the man to call, 338-0881. Oh, that would have been not a good way to end the ball game. No slide by Myers, and he was safe on the wild pitch. A strike called outside corner for residential mortgage help. Call Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services at 338-3045, or visit the York Street office. Put it all together. Buy your home using the services of Jeff Schaefer and RE/MAX. Finance it with Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services. And fill your freezer with fine groceries from Kenny's Market. Thank you to our wonderful underwriters here in Game 2 of our Little League season. Game 3 coming up next week will be Pella. And the season's still alive. And they're going to not worry about that run. Give Heeshin a single and an RBI as he keeps the season alive for Rotary. Myers makes it an 8-6 game. That was the score of Rotary last night, but they were on the winning end. Harrison Holland, the batter, has grounded out, walked, and struck out. And there's some kind of equipment repair with the catcher, Miranda Pritt. Special thanks to our underwriters, Kenny's Markets, Jeff Schaefer of RE/MAX, and Doug Kump, Bank of Hanover Mortgage Services. Put it this way, without those 3 fine underwriters, you would not be enjoying this game right now. Tarbox trying to end it against Harrison Holland. 2 outs. Heishan on at first. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Holland. The winner meets Pella. Grounded hard, and Kostelid can't field it cleanly. Got leather on it. So Alex Heishan to second base. He alertly slid. He didn't know what was going on. And safe on the error is Harrison Holland. So Kyle Kimple, 2 strikeouts and a walk on his day. Force at any base, 2 outs. John Tarbach's trying to end it for PNC and send them into the final series against Pella. Kimple takes ball 1 inside Tarbach. Falls behind in the count. So 2 on, 2 out, a run in, 8-6, PNC, top 6. Strike. Well, you offered at it. It might have been one of those extended plate calls anyway. 2-1. Tarbach's working quickly. Fouled out of play, and Rotary down to the last strike. 1-2 the count to Kyle Kimple. That ball's behind Kimple. And the runners move up. Second and third. So the tying runs are in scoring position. 2-2 to Kyle Kimple. If he could deliver his base hit, he could tie the ball game. Oh, outside corner. And the ball game ends with Kyle Kimple's bat on his shoulder. I guess the moral of that story, too close to take it with 2 strikes, but it looked a little outside from our vantage point. What do we know? But PNC prevails 8-6 for Rotary in the 6th. 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 2 men left on base. PNC hangs on, a 3-run rally in the home 4th, the key to victory, and they get the win over Rotary 8-6. The final totals for PNC: 8 runs on 7 hits, and Rotary 6 runs on 6 hits. So Tuesday night it'll be Pella and PNC here on ACTV. For Chad Cook, the Lens Master, I'm Jeff Cook. See you next time here on Adams Community Television. Good day, everyone.